stalker her entire life, stumbles onto a stage and finds herself in love with music and theater and performance. It's new, it's exciting, it's different, it's creative. It gives her a feeling she's never had before. And a girl who never had much of anything happen to her now has a passion. I'm a moonbeam in a fog, I'm a stream about to flow. They say college is dog-eat-dog, but I'm a secret they don't know. Hey, I know what to do. Head down south to ASU. Once you know that you're a bird, you'll soar, you're sure to get real far. And I'm a star. Once our star found her passion, she starts prepping for the college auditions. I'm a ribbon on a spool, I'm a pretzel when it's dough, I'm a trend before it's cool, a secret that they still don't know. Hey stranger, look at me, I can belt above high C. If you trust in me, I'm sure you'll see I'm gonna get real far, 'cause I'm a star. With her newfound confidence, our star makes her way to the big auditions. I'm a face you can't ignore, you're not what we are looking for. I'm a race car gaining speed, you're just not what we need. Fine, God, I'm tired of these lines, but it takes patience to succeed. The emails start coming in, accepted, rejected, but our star has her heart set on one school. Mom, Dad is here! Oh, come on. Waitlisted. Guess I'll take the part I can't refuse. Guess I'm not cut out. What should I do? No, I can't give up. All the stars that made it to the top are the ones who didn't stop. I won't ever feel complete reading plays from off a page, watching sitting from my seat. I won't stop until I'm center stage. 'Cause stars aren't only in the sky, you're stuck inside some firefly you capture in a jelly jar. It all depends on who you are. And who am I? Yeah, who am I? I'm a star. I'm a star. Yeah, I'm a star. Thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. It's so wonderful to see so many familiar faces. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Aydan Bruce, and this is a very full circle moment for me, because that is a song that I sang as a waitlisted audition major that got me into this program. And this is the first time that I've performed it since. So many feelings. That was a very transformational song for me because it's all about not giving up on yourself, and it taught me the lesson that I didn't know that I needed. And while being an audition major was hard, and there were times that I felt like I didn't belong, if I could go back and change it, I wouldn't. Because it forced me to fight for myself, and it forced me to believe in myself and prove that I deserve to be here. And I think it made me value this program and this opportunity that much more, because I felt like I really had to earn it. So I sang my little heart out with that song at that audition, and I got into the program. And then 2 months later, March 2020.
Oh.
So I felt so lost, I'm sure as we can all relate. And I had to move back home to Prescott. I loved growing up in Prescott. I have an incredible family and wonderful parents, and they gave me a beautiful childhood. And even when I said, Mom, Dad, I'm gonna take a risk and follow my dreams, they supported me wholeheartedly, believing in me more than I do sometimes. And I would not be here today if it wasn't for them. So round of applause to John and Barb Bruce. I love you. Thank you. Anyway, I grew up in this beautiful, perfect little bubble. and I was sheltered from a lot of the hardships of the world. But eventually I had to leave the bubble and go to college. And it was only then that I realized how naive I was. I remember my freshman year, I lived in the dorms, and I was shocked by how many skunks were on campus. I mean, I never saw them, but I could smell them everywhere, especially in the freshman dorms. And it took me a good several months before I realized it wasn't a skunk. So, it was things like that. Going to my first party, kissing a girl for the first time, the surprising discovery of what weed smells like, my first heartbreak. I experienced a lot of things that I never anticipated. And I don't want to bum everybody out or anything, but I feel like mental health is so important, especially as artists, and it's worth talking about. So I started to get this persistent little voice in my head. For our purposes, we're going to call her Nancy. Negative Nancy. She started saying all of these terrible things to me and made me feel like I was trapped inside my own head by doubt, insecurities, body dysmorphia, comparison to others, questioning if I even have what it takes to do this. It was exhausting. And this was right around the time that I was feeling so lost without my creative outlet. So, I dusted off my dad's old guitar, and I taught myself how to play. I started songwriting, and I found something so beautiful in creating my own music. It gave me a way to cope, it gave me a place to vent, and it helped to pull me out of the funk that I felt like I was stuck in. This song is called Stonehouse. Smiling sunshine, house of cobblestone, a life that is divine, sadness never shown, a home that's full of charm, strong and sturdy door, protected in its arms, memories from the times before, growing up, time's flying and flying, she's learning and she's trying and trying, the world outside is horrifying, she has to leave the safety of her stone house, stone house, stone house, stone house. The world was so exciting, shiny, bright and new. Never knew what could be hiding, or the pain that she'd go through. The lock around her heart is left without a key. It seems she just forgot everything she wants to be. The walls are building higher and higher, rooms are getting colder and colder, though she tries to hide it. She longs to be the old her she's locked inside her stone house, stone house, stone house, stone house. Dusty windowsills, light barely peeking through, empty voids to fill, left alone for someone new. Her walls are built so high, she used to be filled with light. She misses the bad guy. Will she ever escape her stone house, stone house, stone. Thank you. So, spoiler alert, she escapes her stone house. I feel like everybody deals with their own personal version of Negative Nancy, you know, especially as artists. But writing this song helped me realize that these negative thoughts will do nothing but hold me back, and I need to not be a victim of my own mind. I was able to start recognizing my beauty, my talent, my worth, my individuality, what makes me special. Everybody's on their own journey, and this business as a performer is a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's not about who can make it to the finish line first, but who has the grit to stay in the race the longest. I was able to redefine what success looks like for me. It's not Broadway or bust. You know, I'm a singer, I'm an actress, I'm a songwriter, I'm a dancer. Fake it till you make it, right? I can do so many different things. I can fit into so many different worlds. There are endless possibilities for me. And as long as I'm creating a life and I'm supporting myself, doing what I love, I will have succeeded. And once I was able to realize that, I was able to change my mindset to believe that I will find success someday. You know, if I'm able to recognize my own talent and have the determination to stick with it, I will make my dreams come true. And maybe that's my blind optimism speaking up again, but if I don't fully believe it, it's not going to happen. But I can't do that if I'm letting Nancy beat up on me all the time. And while I know she's always going to be here, I'm never going to be able to fully get rid of her. I'm proud to say that Nancy is no longer in the driver's seat. And whenever she does decide to speak up, I can acknowledge that's Nancy. I'm not going to accept that. I'm going to love myself today because Nancy is not on my team. There are so many people in my life and in this industry that are going to make me feel like I'm not worthy, I don't belong, lesser, but I refuse to let Nancy be one of them. So this next song, I think, is about loving the person that you used to be, accepting the person that you used to be, and loving the person that you have become. And it's from one of my favorite Disney Channel original movies. So Alex, will you please join me on stage? I love this movie. I grew up with this movie. I feel like a lot of us did. And I always wanted to rock as hard as this song does. And this is the moment that I've been waiting for, so. Hit it, 2, 3, 4. Insecure in her skin, like a puppet girl on a string. Broke away, learned to fly. If you want her back, gotta let it shine. So it looks like the joke's on you. Cause the girl that you thought you knew, she's so gone, not so over now. She's so gone, you won't find her around. You can look, but you won't see the girl I used to be. She's so gone. Here I am, this is me, and I'm stronger than you ever thought I'd be. Are you shocked? Are you mad that you're missing out and you can't hold me back? So it looks like the joke's on you. Cause the girl that you thought you knew, She's so gone. That's over now. She's so gone. You won't find her around. You can look, but you won't see the girl I used to be. 'Cause she's so gone. She's so gone. You can look, but you won't see the girl I used to be. 'Cause she's so gone. So gone, she's so gone. Gone, gone, gone. Thank you. Thank you, Alex. Everybody, round of applause for Alex. Kicking Nancy out of the driver's seat and taking a sledgehammer to my stone house are the best things that I ever did for myself. I am not the same person who started here 4 years ago, and I'm so lucky to have such an incredible support system of friends and family and peers and professors that have guided me along the way and helped me become my own personal cheerleader and love and believe in myself every day. Thank you. This part's gonna sound like a graduation speech. To my fellow classmates, I am so proud of how far we have all come over the last 4 years. It's been such a privilege to watch us all grow as artists and as people, and I am so honored to be making my New York debut alongside all of you. I can't wait to see where life takes us. Because the thing is, this is only the beginning. My training doesn't end at graduation, but this is where it all pays off. And I get to go out there and follow my dreams and chase after every opportunity and grow and learn as an artist for the rest of my career, whatever that looks like. The end of this chapter just means the start of the next exciting one. A new life. God, I just can't wait to start my new life. One thing I have learned as I go through life, nothing is for free along the way. A new start, that's the thing I need to give me new heart. Have a chance in life to find a new part. Any simple role that I can play. A new hope, something to convince me to pursue hope. A new day, bright enough to help me find my way. A new day, a new chance, one where maybe I can really dance. Where can it be? The chance for